Monty Ball and the Wisconsin offense brought the heat to Bloomington, but it was not just in the temperature. The offense ran for a total of 564 yards in the 62-14 victory in Memorial Stadium. This entire football season has been one about improvements, getting the non-conference wins and then improving to win in the Big Ten. The Hoosiers completed the second task on Saturday at Illinois with a special spark from the Hoosier defense. Urban Meyer and the Ohio State Buckeyes traveled to the Rock to improve to a 7-0 record, but the Indiana Hoosiers were not going to go down without a fight in the 52-49 loss. For the second home game in a row, the Indiana Hoosiers faced an in-state opponent. But unlike the first time, the Hoosiers were unable to get the win in the final seconds of the game. The Indiana Hoosiers had their first real test of the season against the Georgetown Hoyas on Tuesday night in the final game of the Progressive Legends Classic. Energy, toughness, and passion. Three things that Tom Crean said were integral parts of IU's 99-45 win against Sam Houston State. Although Remy Abel is not part of the starting five, he knows his role coming off the bench. Abel has been slowly improving, but tonight he showed how far he has come and how deep this Indiana team really is. It's known as the Sheila Depot effect, and with Will Sheehy's improving injury, it's hard not to notice the chemistry between the two on the court. With Kansas falling to Oklahoma State earlier in the day, the #1 ranking fell in the fate of the IU-Michigan game. With Assembly Hall rocking from college game day, it helped the Hoosiers go to an 81-73 victory over the Michigan Wolverines. Assembly Hall had the Indiana Hoosiers against the Michigan State Spartans on Sunday afternoon. Although there were many big names in the college basketball world, Victor Oladipo stole the show with a stellar performance in the 75-70 victory in favor of IU. January 9th. Around the country, this is just a normal Monday. But for students at IU, it is the beginning of spring semester and, more importantly, Little 500 season. Riders from all over campus compete in the race, but just because it's Little 500 season, it does not mean that these riders have not been working hard in the summer and fall.
Not as intense riding, but just to get our legs going and stuff.
And a lot of us, especially this summer, are going to be racing, like doing racing with other teams like Scholars in here in Bloomington, and just getting some hard work in the summer and then kind of taper down and just get those base miles in all the way through fall, and then it really picks up right about now in spring and yes, before.
Just basically do a lot of outdoor rides around here. Bloomington's great for outdoor rides. Maybe a couple of 2 or 3 hour rides on the weekends or something. In the week, whenever you can go, just get some basic miles in. Not really a lot of sprint training because you don't really need it then. But once the spring and late winter comes, then it's all about sprinting.
And you're training year round, and that like sets teams apart. Like you can tell the teams that train like year round compared to maybe like 6 months or like the little 5 season, which is like maybe like 3 months or so.
Little 5 preparation is not only about how fast you ride, but also who you have on your team. The recruiting process is a never-ending one in order to find the right chemistry for any team.
If we have a guy over and he looks really strong, he's athletically fit, he shows an interest in cycling, we'll have him out on rides right now, and you can really start whenever. So,
Yeah.
Same thing. Like if somebody comes to us in the fall and they show the same academic or athletic fitness, we have them out on rides. So it's whenever.
Training for the Little 5 takes up multiple hours of a rider's day, and these non-varsity athletes have to balance more than just training. Although the busy schedules, the satisfaction of being involved in the greatest college weekend is worth the blood, sweat, and tears.
For me, it had to be. I mean, this is the focal point of the entire school year at Indiana University, and you look back over the years, and this is probably the biggest day of the year for everybody, not just cyclists, but pretty much everybody on this campus. So I wanted to be a part of that. I love IU, and I just wanted to be a part of pretty much the biggest day on campus of the entire year.
Now I have a team that I've really bonded with, so I've made some good friends, and I really enjoy riding with them. Other than that, it's competition. I really like the whole competition aspect of it, and riding itself is a lot of fun. Keeps me in great shape. It's just the list could go on.
I just want to go fast, really. No, but it really is. I mean, I find myself daydreaming in class about it, and really, it's the only thing I'm focused on right now. It really takes up your whole life, and it's because we all love it.
Training for the Little 5 is never ending for these riders, and while the rest of the student body is gearing up for the big race, these teams are just itching to get to the starting line. From Bill Armstrong Stadium, I'm Sarah Gurian, Hoosier Sports Night.